Hello, beautiful people. We give thanks for life because we're here again today. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, today I want to do a part 3 of a part 1 and part 2 titled Breaking Generational Cycles. If you go and look for that heading, Breaking Generational Cycles, there's a part 1 and 2, my previous videos, and you can catch up from there because this is a part 3 that I'm doing. So, today I want to talk about our hair and even our skin complexion, the way how it's been portrayed or demonized from centuries. And for me, it's I feel like we the grown-ups have to know where to draw the line in the sand, so our upcoming generation can have more confidence in themselves, and when it comes to their natural hair and their natural skin complexion. So I've noticed where, and I've heard people talk about it, I mean, in workplaces where they're not even allowed to wear their common, natural, God-given hair, it's a problem. And that is something just like, it's heartbreaking. Because imagine something that God gave you and created you with naturally, and for another race of people to have an issue with it, it's obviously saying a lot about their mind frame. And then I see people, just to keep up and to stay in a job or to fit in, they go as far as doing all kind of different things to their hair. And I'm not saying everybody did it because of, workplace issues or self-identity, because somebody like me, I used to perm my hair, I wear braids, I did everything, but I wasn't doing it for the sake of, try to fit in or workplace or nothing like that. Yeah, I was just doing it because I'm like, okay, whatever. But then over the years, something within me always wanted to just have my natural hair, and eventually I got around to doing it and I end up growing locks. And even when it comes to our skin complexion, I've seen black, dark skinned people, they've bleached, they use all kind of chemical to just completely bleach out their skin, get rid of it. And that is concerning as well. And I know everybody will use the thing and say, oh, leave people alone, let them do what they want to do, whatever. But at the same time, I or anybody is allowed to speak our mind and say anything, to say whatever we need to say, because like I said, where you're trying to break some generational cycles for another generation to come and feel confident about themselves, and feeling like their natural hair and their natural skin is okay, we have to put ourselves out there and let it be known that it's okay to have your natural hair and it's okay to have your dark skin complexion, because that is exactly the way the Most High created you. Had he not wanted you to have these beauties, he would have created you in another form. But obviously he saw some whatever specific reason and he created you that way. And that is quite telling. And you should be able to accept that as well. And tell little boys and little girls that it's okay to have your natural hair, to have your natural skin color, you know, without bleaching or putting chemicals in your hair and wearing somebody else's hair and so on. So it's these, you know, miseducation. Because for instance, this book, as you can see in the background, that's a very telling book. Yeah, The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter Goodwin Woodson. And I would actually recommend everyone to read it, because if you're on a journey of getting to know yourself and, you know, thinking why so many things happening, this is an eye-opener. This book here, it can open your eyes to a lot of stuff. But you know, it's just so sad that there are such sections of society and there's people in this world that, you know, have an issue with somebody's natural hair or their natural skin complexion. And like I said, it's not no victim mentality, because a lot of us black people, we couldn't care less about what probably other people want to say or do, because we have confidence within ourselves and know who we are and that. But for me, it's just to let little boys and little girls out there to know that they're beautiful the way the Creator, you know, birthed them, bring them into this world. And their skin color, there's nothing demonic about it. Their natural hair, there's nothing demonic about it. And you know, that's what I'm trying to communicate out there. And when I see some schools, you know, Western and even back home in our, you know, native countries, whether it's the Caribbean or in Africa, you know, it's like they have an issue with a child coming to school with even dreadlocks or some afro hair or something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, are we that brainwashed? You know the saying that goes, when you don't know better, you do anything. But the minute you become to know better, the minute you start knowing better, you should start doing better, because we're in the age of, you know, technology. We're in the age of, you know, it's so easy to access educative information. And when I see people still acting certain way, it's quite telling that, you know, your mindset, like really, you need to come out of that kind of mindset. And even in some workplaces, it's the same thing. And we as a people, we have to wake up. Because like I said, if you want change, change comes with you. Inside, outward. Because we cannot carry on like this. We are a set of people that is so lost out there. Religion came and messed us up. Politics came and messed us up. These different various organizations come and messed us up. And we're divided at the same time, and we can't even make one single little decision together. Come on, my people. You know, snap out of it. May your eyes be open to nothing but truth, and may your ears be open to nothing but truth when it's spoken. And may your mouth at some point be able to speak with authority and truth. Because a change will and must come. A lot of our ancestors did not die for nothing. And just for some people to just come and like spit on them. This is not no hating or anything like that. But it's about people just waking up and coming into that realization of knowing who they truly are and make the necessary changes that need to be done for cycles, generational cycles to be broken. Our young people, children, they need us. Each one teach one. Many people out there saying they're influencing people. That's another topic for another day. But the Most High, people will have to answer to the Most High in the end, you know. And on top of that, you see, if a generation that set out to constantly do evil and wickedness, and they have no intention of changing, it will be your own upcoming generation that will at some point turn against you. So you better be careful. You better be careful. Because what goes around definitely comes around. It could take 1,000,000 years, 1,000 years, 100 years. Eventually. So anyway, take some time and, you know, read some books and get to know some of those that were here before you and went through a lot in order for you to be where you are today. Right? Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and don't forget, drink water.